To other news from around the nation, thousands of Haitian migrants are returning to their home country after illegally making their way to the United States border. They are fleeing in hopes of finding a better life after their country was hit by a deadly earthquake and their president was assassinated. NewsNation's Felicia Bolton is tracking the very latest developments tonight. Felicia, what are the latest?
Well, Aaron, I can confirm just a few hours ago, 3 planes carrying some of those Haitian migrants landed in Port-au-Prince. The Del Rio mayor says there were more than 14,500 migrants gathered around a bridge in his city near the Mexico border. Now, U.S. officials are taking a very bold stand, promising to send them all back home as soon as possible.
Ready for you.
Haitian mothers and their babies load into vans in Del Rio, Texas. The families are figuring out what to do as the U.S. deports them back to their homeland.
They are figuring out how to get to their final destination. They pay for their own tickets. There are volunteers to help them navigate the process, whether or not they're going on a bus or an airplane.
The migrants sought refuge under a bridge in the border city, barely having any shelter or food. Many say they fled their poverty-stricken country following the deadly August earthquake that killed more than 1,400 people and injured at least 6,000. And the assassination of their president, Jovenel Moise, in July.
People have literally been spending 5 months on a journey, dying on the way, only to be met with extreme violence again, only to be deported back to the same, disaster, to the same earthquake zones that they have fled.
The streets of Haiti remain in shambles following these tragedies. Many traveled to Mexico and made their journey to Texas. But the U.S. government is clear they cannot remain illegally on U.S. soil.
If the United States, the superpower, first world country, cannot absorb the people at the border, how do we expect Haiti to absorb them, the same place they have fled?
As Haiti prepares for thousands to return home, natives are hoping to find some relief there. Haitian Prime Minister Ariel Henry wrote on Twitter saying, "We want to reassure them that measures have already been taken to give them a better welcome upon their return to the country and that they will not be left behind."
And no word tonight on what those measures might be. The UN has promised to step up after the country was rocked by the earthquake. Even with their help, many Haitians say they are still in great need. Aaron.